So here we are at Sullivan School, and there has been a meeting with the community about the rezoning for the schools, and there was really important feedback to share and information to share, and also interesting questions that came up. So, what was, in a summary, some of the information that is being shared right now with the public regarding the proposed rezoning?
Yeah, so as many people are aware, we finally are done with phase one of the process, which was announcing which of the schools is going to be a middle school. We got a lot of feedback through surveys and through community meetings and through our rezoning task force, and the top choice by far was Sullivan to become a middle school, and we announced where the dual language programming was going to be. Phase two is really getting more technical and looking at the neighborhood and the boundary lines, and we hope that we can make a decision on that by the end of November. Worst case scenario, December 2nd, which is I believe the Friday of the last week of November. We'll be able to make decisions on what the exact boundary lines are going to be and where special ed programming, different programs are going to be housed across the district. So it was really informative. What we had this time that we weren't able to provide during phase one is the interactive map. So families here were able to say type their address in and look and zoom in to see what zone they were zoned to. We got a lot of feedback on what improvements they want to see at Sullivan School. A lot of people just wondering when some of the decisions are going to be made, which we hope again is going to be the end of November or that Friday, the last week of November. So very informative. During phase one, we went out and got a ton of feedback. We heard from over 900 people at about 30 different community meetings, and we heard from about 450 survey respondents on what decisions we should make going forward. And I'm really happy with where we landed because it does incorporate a lot of the feedback that we got. We listened, and that listening ultimately led us to a fourth option, which we think is an even better option than the first three that we presented. So we're listening, we're committed to getting input, and that input is helping drive the decisions that we have to make.
It was mentioned during this session today that there is a survey for people to still verify, check, and answer some of these questions. For anyone in the public who will be still interested in participating in this survey, is there access to it?
Yes, there's access on our website. If you go to Holyoke, if you go to www.hps.holyoke.ma/MS redesign, you'll be prompted at the top. There's a survey that you can click on to provide your feedback. We also plan on having other opportunities. There's going to be a virtual session where families will be able to, all stakeholders will be able to join virtually if you weren't able to attend tonight, and that information is also on our website.
Perfect. Anything else that you would like to add for the community?
No, I just want to say thank you to all of those. We heard from well over 1,400 people. Thank you for all the input that you provided. It really means a lot and had an impact on ultimately the decision that we made. And I know that this process change is hard. Change is really, really hard. I hope that families understand why we're doing this and understand that at the core of our decisions, while they were tough, we had to make those tough decisions because we believe strongly that we could better support our families and our students, and this rezoning is going to help us do that. So thank you.